tells you how small the room is. At least how small I am attached to that door. Because I'm right inside. All right. So we are going to kind of go through all the kind of documents and stuff that you just kind of get. So trying to figure out. So I need to put all the OBS stuff inside the OBS folder. Apparently that's going to take a second. Y'all get to figure out because there's lots of stuff. Those need to go to the OBS folder. Their videos. Company stuff for ChatGPT. Okay, or there's Handbrake and folders. Do the AI cast. So you ended up with another folder like that. And my folder's got a lot of bushcraft stuff, spreadsheets. There's my quote template I make for my work, bushcrafting, minor gear. Hey, there's all those videos I was looking for. So, actually going move those inside of all this stuff. This is a spreadsheet I made in 2023. And so, oh, it's just a bunch of random knowledge. That's awesome. Bushcraft. So it's end of 22. Contents. I don't know what. Oh, this is from Pursuing the Outdoors. Hmm. Bushcraft Essentials. So let's play with this and wrap it. Got to make it look pretty. It's always got to look pretty. So essentials, waterproof clothing. No clothing is waterproof, people. Come on. There ain't a piece of waterproof. Oh, it's not showing you that. That sucks. Window. Oh, that sucks. Y'all couldn't see that. Well, now you do. Well, I got to learn about OBS. Apparently, I need a second screen, so I keep OBS up and change the windows when they change. So, okay. Waterproof clothing, a light warm top. Well, a light warm top is not waterproof. Come on, tell me about it. Heavy warm layer. Okay, well, if you've got a heavy warm layer, that could is no. Come on, a tent and a tarp. Okay, then a floor mat. Well, what is it? Is it inflatable? Is it standard? Is it Reflectix? There's a lot of different types of floor mats. First aid kit. This is a topic that I absolutely despise because first aid kits are so incredibly knowledge specific and area specific that you can't truly talk about them. First aid kits are one of those things where I carry a first aid kit that has matches in it. Why does my first aid kit have matches? Because I know if I need to sterilize something or if something really bad happens, I can shove a match in there and sear that wound. If I'm going out and there's women, I always ask one of them to make sure they have a tampon. Not for anything like that, in case somebody gets shot. So many times in the service, there's a medic running around with a box of tampons. It would be people having them sent from the U.S. Medics having them sent because you didn't have enough uh, closure, and sometimes it's just a little one in, and then you just pop. There you go, sterilized, quick claw over top of it. When he gets to the hospital, he can be hurting. 4-2. A water bottle. What type? How big? Does this qualify? How about this? Is this a water bottle? No, it's a cup. This is a perfect cup. I love that cup. It's probably giving me some weird plastic toxins or whatnot. No fight against the rest of this stuff. So the next thing's 4.3, a head torch. I'm so glad that we all have different languages. Cause somebody coming up and saying, "Hey, can I get your torch?" I hand them a lighter. Yeah, I'm an American. I'm from the southeast. It's a headlamp. Why? Because it's a lamp you stick to your head. These are like so much minor stuff. A whistle, yeah. Everybody should have a whistle if you think you need it. My backpack has one on the chest strap. Yes, it works. Is it the loudest thing possible? No, but I'm also not carrying one of those like 40,000 decibels because when you blow it, you hurt your own ears. An outdoor watch. This is completely up to you. You want to carry a watch? Do you wear a watch? Do you want to care about the time? Do you want to have a charge watch? What do you have to carry to charge your watch? So I wear this Garmin Instinct Solar. I love it. I've had it for years. It was 300 and something bucks, probably 380 on Amazon, and I got it as a birthday present a couple years ago. I've had to replace the band on it, and that's it. I bought some extra chargers so I can have one when I go camping because the one I have beside my bed is the original to it, and I just never needed it. But I've had it for years, and it's been covered in everything I do for work, and it has about a 28-day battery life when I'm here sitting around town working, doing that kind of stuff. But you go out hiking, it's got about a 9-day battery life fully. That's not taking any of the settings off. Using GPS some during the day, tracking, and then cutting off once you hit camp, and just doing the minor stuff. And I absolutely love this dang thing. If this breaks or I get ran over and you get smashed again, I will go buy another one. But I absolutely love the watch. It does perfect what I need. It tells me if somebody's calling me, but I can't answer it on my watch. And I'm so glad you're outside. I have to talk to everybody, answering all the questions while I'm in a crawl space, and I'd be mad. I leave my phone in the car. Starting to happen already. Just talking. And it's got to be the pressure I exude by talking and my jaw not rotating forward. And it exerts pressure on the top side of my sinuses. Somebody knows, let me know. Why, when I talk and I don't have teeth for a period of time, does my nose run? Strong nylon cord. That's completely up to you. Hemp cord is some of the strongest you can get. Compass, if you know how to use it. If you don't know how to use it, don't carry one. Plain and simple. All honest to good God. God Almighty. If you don't know how to use a compass and you hold a compass, you're going to get somebody hurt. Whether it be yourself or the people around you who think, oh, you're the guy with the compass, you know how it works. If you don't know how to use it, don't carry it. I would say that goes to everything, everything. If you don't know how to use it, don't carry it. Because you think having this gives you the ability to be able to, oh yeah, this is what it is. Like a multi-tool. I love a multi-tool for a purpose. But if I'm going out bushcrafting, I don't need a multi-tool. What do I need pliers for? What do I need a screwdriver? I don't need it. I'm out there. I've got my saw, my little boy's axe. Well, mine's not a boy's axe. It's a medium-sized East Wing that I bought at Home Depot about a decade ago. And I love that axe so much. The amount of things that axe is chopped through, I can't remember. I don't remember. And I've got like a hip knife and two other knives in my. I don't no. 4-9, the big item. Your knife. Your knife. How big's your knife? That's not a knife. That's a knife. Oh, Crocodile Dundee. Such. I need to introduce the kids to him. A hatchet. Um, if you, some people consider anything that's not a full size axe a hatchet, but as we all know, in bushcraft and classic camping, a medium axe, uh, which is not a full 4 foot or 3.5, like a 24, 26, 24, 28 inch axe. Most people refer to it as a boy's axe because it's what you'd hand a small child to let them chop stuff. I do. All the time. My kids, when we lived, right after the youngest was born, the big two were 6 and 7. Yeah, first grade. So 7 and 8, 6 and 7, somewhere like that. But they had their own hatchets. If I was out in the shop in the back, they knew they could come out, grab their hatchets, and there was some wood out in the yard. You can go chop on it and beat on it, and if you wanted to later on, we make a fire. It's just the way I taught my kids. Those who are raised with the knowledge and understanding of how dangerous something can be will not abuse the danger. You hand a kid a knife, they're going to cut themselves. You hand a kid a knife and you show them sitting there with your own how things work. Yes, they're still going to get cut. You can't stop that. But you can make it where instead of a big old slice down the center of their hand, like I did when I was a kid, they just get a little nick, little piece off the side of your finger, instead of slamming that whole thing right into your hand. You can't stop what's coming. You can't stop kids from getting hurt. You can't stop people from experiencing pain in life. The pain is what makes life worth living. Because the other side of the pain is so much happiness and pleasure and all of the things that are the opposite of what you just had to go through. Yes, it sucks that you got to go through it. It's like, this is winter time. My post the other day was I being a pansy because it's cold and I don't want to go outside. Well, I live in the South for the purpose of I don't want snow. If I want snow, I'll go to Tennessee and I'll go look at it. It's pretty. I don't want to have it on my lawn. Please come get it off my lawn. But it's cold now. Cold, yeah. Cold you can deal with. Cold, damp, yeah, it's okay. Once you get a fire going, that reflective heat comes at you. It steams all that out. You're good. Or you just wear enough layers that your core internal body temperature don't want you to die, which is what I do most days. Base layer, second layer t-shirt, jacket, sweater vest. Always got. Oh, just got in the sweater vest. I've got one Columbia sweater vest and it fits so nice. I like it. One day I'll wear it. A fishing kit. I don't ever carry one. I don't. I don't carry a fishing kit. Main reason, I don't know how to fish. The concept has eluded me for my almost 40 years. The patience definitely eludes me. I don't. My dad was not a fisher. Yeah, I did it to get merit badges and scouts, and I'll go sit with you if you want to fish. I used to uh, go out fishing with a guy in the army so he could drink. Hey, want to go out fishing? Why you want to go fishing? I want to get drunk. All right. Well, you got to get back. All right. You want to go with me? Yeah, I won't drink. You will. Mug. This is my mug. I use it at home. I use it all the time. Currently, it has coffee in it. It says bowl or plate because they both serve the same purpose. Because any plate that you take outside should always have a lip, which makes it a very thin bowl. Or you can just have a bowl and a spoon. You always need a spoon. They don't have the rest of the eating utensils on here, which is a fork. If you plan on doing meat, yes, you can hold it with a spoon, you can eat it with a spoon, but it is not, you feel classy in the woods with a fork because you hold this fucking thing in here and you're going to use it. I want to learn how to blacksmith so I can make my own, but that's years from now. I think I've got a guy, but I don't know. I know a guy and he doesn't like me, so I got to work on that. A small camping stove. What type? What type of fuel do you want to use? If you're out here and you're bushcrafting, which is long-term survival outside, which is, oh, and this is what I got to get into. Oh yeah, I need to blow my nose so bad. Oh, this new thing I got hit with, and I love it because I am not. Let me get a sticky note. Dang thing's got sticky note. Ooh, water lab. I got all that stuff. I set up my computer. I have no idea how old those notes were. So it was it's a mix between some random dude who had a post on YouTube. It's bushcraft stupid because his whole thing is, well, bushcraft is a whole thing about long term, and if you're out there doing long term, then you're not like weekenders, and if you're doing that, then what the hell? Because it's not actually like there. But classic camping, and I love the term. How classic do you want to go? Because I classic camp like probably 1800, 1880 ish to modern. Because I like having a lot of modern things. I also like being able to go and do things with just bedroll and wool blanket. So I like that. Now, let me cut off the volume and blow my nose. And I wonder if I can do that. And all right, so I am back. Now let me pull myself back in. Great, there I am. So, and this is because I'm not ever going to go out and do anything that's long term. These I just go out and weekend, mainly overnighters, just to go sleep under a tarp and under the stars when the weather's fair. Yeah, because I don't actually look at the weather and I don't have a lot of time, so I take whatever time my wife gives me and I run out and go camping. So that's why I'm trying to build these separate kits so that, hey, I've got 2 days and I can go out Friday night, Saturday night, come home Sunday. Boogers. Uh, or I just go out Friday night and I need to be home, it's usually I can go out Friday after work and I can come home Sunday afternoon. So I can get 2 nights. But because, especially because I'm going to be doing this, I can actually walk out the house and I can either go to Mama's property. I can go out to another property I got access to here that's a lot closer in town. That's probably what I'm going to do. I need to go talk to Tom again. So, no, go talk with Tom. Because when it comes to different types, nothing, I don't never do anything that's long term. I like backpacking a lot, but I got out of shape after I got hurt. And I don't know. I've kind of, I've lost that drive after doing ultralight. Ultralight kind of killed me on backpacking because I spent a lot of money and a lot of time doing a lot of research and planning. And yeah, it was ultra. It was cool. I got a 12-pound base weight. I can go 3 days in between, 4 days in between towns, and it's light, but it is not comfortable. not not like fully. And everything was about just miles, beating the miles down, 15, 18, 20 mile days. And yeah, it was worth it. It was during the time that is what I needed. Now, now I'm looking more towards okay, skill base. Can if like California, if something happened and my house burnt down, do I have the skills to be able to go outside and live? Me, yes. Parts of California, hell no. My wife, mostly actually, over the past, hell, almost 15 years, she has picked up a lot of skills and she will pee in the woods. Yay! Getting her to pee in the woods really wasn't that complicated. But we'll get back into this new thing. The new thing I got. So it's called classic camping. So classic camping. It depends on how classic do you want to go. So reenactments are awesome. I've started getting a bunch of these uh, videos, and these people have spent so much time and energy to truly recreate stuff from um, pioneers. Oh, damn it, my brain. Pioneers, civil. I should probably go revolutionary. Revolutionary, civil, and WW2. WW. 1, 2, comma. Let's see what happens. And then this is where I'm at. Classic camping. Because survival is something that you can't really teach. You can show skills, and that's all survival is. Survival is completely knowledge. Do you have the knowledge to take anything that's around you and do what you need to do to be able to get you, whatever you care about, whoever you love, and whatever's going on to a safe environment in as efficient a manner as possible? That is survival. And I don't do survival. I've done survival. I've been in survival. I'm not doing survival. Emergency preparedness is mainly go buy a book. Go buy a book, put a list on your phone, make sure you have 2 weeks worth of whatever your family needs in your house at any time, and 30 days worth of supplies on hand. If you've got one food ration bucket, that's a 25-year shelf life for a family of four. You're good. Guys, all you gotta do is add water to it and you'll survive. Big bag of rice with absorbers in one of those containers, oatmeal. All you need is calories. Emergency preparedness, get calories, get tools. That's a big place for you to sit on gear. Gear's where you're, yep, prep for it. Prep for what? Oh, prep for everything. Prep for zombie apocalypse, the sun exploding, the moon falling from orbit, a giant meteor impact, the Russians, the Chinese, the people from Atlantis, Lemuria, a hollow earth. Come on. You can't emergency prepare for all of that because the alien technology is so much better now. You can't. So after emergency preparedness, there was this thing put in, and from what I understand, kind of like the 70s, 60s, 70s, right after the hippies, and after Nam, you had the guys who were like, okay, I want to get out and I want to do stuff, but I ain't got really no money, and the family ain't got no money, but we got this old canvas tarp that we've had forever because they don't go bad. And we can always start a fire because we're Americans and we know how to start a fire. Ask anybody we go up against, we can start a fire. And trapping skills so you can eat off the land because you used to be able to do that legally without having somebody else asking you for money. You used to be able to do a lot of things, but that's not where we are. And that's not the purpose of this video or channel. Yet. Maybe, I don't know. You can't. Bushcraft's a good kind of term for it, but I think I'm going to clip it to classic camping because I do use modern gear. I use classic gear. I will use a Coleman stove, although I do have a different one. I enjoy being able to, okay, I want to go out here. What do you got? Oh, I've got a tarp and a sleeping bag, and that's really it. Take a ration of food, some Spam, and mac and cheese. That's a great one right there. Shout out to Syntax77. I saw him on a podcast and listened to it for a little bit a couple days ago. Him and his friend camping up. What do you got? Spam and mac and cheese. I did that on a couple trips, and it is really good. Spam and mac. I don't know. Bushcraft's always this mix, but it was intended as a long-term thing. Whereas camping is not long-term. Camping is a couple days at most, a week, 2 weeks at the absolute most. If you're doing anything past 2 weeks, you're not bushcrafting. You're not camping anymore. You're bushcrafting. You live there. You have had to take more than a suitcase to be outside for 2 weeks. At least in my head. After bushcrafting, you move mainly into backpacking. And backpacking is, oh, you're not really making anything anymore. You just carry it all. You bring it all in. You take it all out. You don't leave anything on the land. Whereas in bushcraft, you actually have to, and in classic camping, you have to take from the land at all times. You're either taking by hunting, trapping, fishing, or you're taking by cutting down wood, starting a fire, and processing that way. So after backpacking, you get into ultralight, and then you get right back out of ultralight. You pick one of these other things. So this is where I'm at, and it actually goes probably right here in between these two. So let's cut it and insert it there. So I now have messed up my brain with that. Review, spelling, revolutionary. Yes, start over. I misspelled that one and that one too. So, reenactments, these guys, they put in time. Lots and lots and lots of time. Time, energy, money. They're going out, traveling all over the place. They are having a ball. So I don't know where this started or kind of how we ended up here, but here we are. I think I opened one, I moved some stuff inside of there, and then I started talking. And now we ended up here. Yay, we're here. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. Cool. So, mm, so now I actually have to go back to the settings and go to here and go to this so y'all can see this box here. I did a Chattahoochee Bend trip in 2023. That's nice. Children's training. So I think I don't know if I got around to actually breaking down each kid, but I think I got pretty far on it. Yep. Yep. Lucas doesn't have a load carrier. But yeah. He's a real running gun evacuation checklist for the kids. My grounding and retreat. Oh, I can show y'all photos of me. I don't know how this is going to pop up. It's going to be interesting. I don't know why this is so bad. It's not on this drive. It's on this jump drive. Why won't it open? Why do I have MOVs and JPEGs? Yeah, me by stream. I had a good time on this grounding retreat. It was so great. What the hell is this heck crap? Backpack, mental health checklist, and itinerary. Okay. Working with my youngest son on Magic Decks. And this should be company. Yep. So we went through all that. That was my folder. It's called Andrew's folder. Now, everything in here is about Project Blue Book. Yep. Everything in here is Project Blue Book, the Roswell Report. I think this is the actual book, Project Blue Book. No, this is just the educational discussion guide for the History Channel. They put out. And here we have the cleared 508. Hysterical government reports. Gotta go through all this one day. One day I'll go through Project Blue Book with you. So we have books for reference, MIT Spirit. So all of these come from MIT, and this is the Bible of Light. This is the CIA document release for SAR and PSI research, DMT, the spirit molecule, and Free Energy Devices, Volume 2, 1990. Look at that manual, Free Energy Devices. 2 ferrite ring magnets with a north-south, and then this is called the N machine. A conducting disc is how it, and 2 more. Put a bronze shaft in the middle of it. Schauberger's flying saucer. Prime mover. I don't know what that is. It looks fun though. Manual Free Energy Devices. Pioneering prototype. 1980. This was put out the same year I was born. And then this first printing, second printing, published again in 91. The man with a new idea is a crank until the idea succeeds. That is awesome. Mark Twain. Ooh, look at all these people. They're acknowledging. Author wishes to acknowledge all of these folks. I'll acknowledge all of them too. I don't want to mess up your name, so I'm not going to try to pronounce them. Thank you. Approximately 50 independent researchers in free energy research and development and spin-off anti-gravity research. Layman explorers, professional trained scientists. Over unity output. Wow. 45 patents, 35 years in engineering experience. We gonna do a deep dive. We should be able to get into the patent administration on their website and find anything in here that we want if it's ever been patented. And that guy had 45 patents, so we can look him up and just look out what all he's got. Recommended readings. Yo, time to get some books. All right, we're gonna have to get some more books. Have to read some more books. We got what, 5? All right, 5 books ain't bad. And this one's from Clayton, Georgia. Awesome Force 1982 and the Awesome Life Force by Joseph H. Crater. K-Dake Industries. I wonder if they're still around. Explanation. Yes, there's no political support because the powers that be would like our money. T. Henry Moray. Reading Andrew Field till 41. Equipment's destroyed. R.R. Searle. Yep, that's Raymond Wright. No, it's not Raymond Wright. That's John R.R. Searle. Then Newman. Newman is denied. Yep, OPEC. What is? It's an electromagnetic field or energy differential between the output of the electromagnetic unit system and output produced by some slightly above unity. And some have outputs of 3 to 1. Whoa. Output radio has been rising, coming out with 5 to 1. If you can put in 5 watts and get out 25 watts, hell yeah. There is no constant. The speed of light's been accelerating. Yep. Number of researchers and inventors. Growth within research. Why they put that in sideways? Tesla. Hmm. Alright, this is thick. I like this though. That's a good one. Hmm. I was about to say, is this gonna be in another language? East West Journal and say parapsychology, psychotronics, and psychobiotics. An extraordinary human body function. Yep. DMT really is the spirit molecule. Revelatory research into near-death and mystical experiences. Or you can just take some. So, MIT's got a bunch of stuff. And then we have all of these books that are says for reference. So, what we're going to do is we're actually going to keep that folder as that folder. This one has nothing in it. That's great. That's my business info. You don't need that. Chakras. All right. Chakras have everything on here on Chakra, including the Wikipedia page. CIA Other has all of these documents, which are others, which have to open up, go through, label, and I'll do a full live one day doing that. This is the gateway process 1 and 2, the independent assessments, and then release documents, which again have to be gone through. So my book activity, and I'm writing a book. Got a whole bunch of stuff on the rights. Trying to build a routine, which I don't like, because whatever. And Runes for Beginners is probably actually a book about runes for beginners. Hell yeah. Wondering, I need to shrink this down. Runes originating in the Viking period. Odin. Yes, I will actually go through Freyr, Dago, a Tyr. Cool. Armenian 18. That's 85 pages. I'll go through that different day. Company documents to rewrite, personal items to analyze. What's this? Hey, there's my 10th mountain. A world map. I did a backpacking trip. That's actually golf on Excel from back in the army. So is the body fat calculator. Yeah. Backpacking checklist 17, 18, 19, 20. So, yeah. Now, these are different. This is Flower of Life. Why are you doing that? Get out of there. Look at that. So 3-phase inner void. 1, 2, 3. It's amazing. So then you have the differences. So you have, I think this is from a website referencing Torrance Howard's stuff, but I'm not exactly sure. I just know I have, somebody sent me these. Egg, fall, Hadron's cube, pencil C, germ. Flower, vibrator. I got all weirded out on that one. That was weird. Yeah, I can't read what that is. Or that. I don't know where I got these, man. Whatever they are, they need to go away. So, boom, boom. Mm. Who accepts the Apocrypha? Yes, thank you. My podcast on the Multitude Remediation Services. Some weird thing I was looking at. There's a hiking plan, and these are tattoos. Stripe information. People keep stuff everywhere. Mantras is empty. Med bed. These things will get you killed. I no idea how. Mm, anything that I don't understand how these people haven't been sued yet. I guess it's because they reference everything as there's so much jargon. The cube's basic potential is transferred to the 9010 medbed for the present in vitro study. The fertile cells of neutropathy at laboratory conditions consisting of the bed. Intestinal epithelial cells, functional neuropathies. Showing less information, yeah. I sit down and go, the deep dive on med beds is probably going to be something interesting. So, Romeo and Juliet. Personal info. You just stop showing that stuff. My religion folder is empty. The Scottish Rites and Freemasonry is not. Ancient accepted rites in 33 degrees, put out by the Scottish Rites themselves. You can download all of this from their website. Then we get to void documentation. So there's another whole folder on Project Blue Book. So let's take all of this and move it to the other folder called Blue Book. And we'll replace. Then we'll go here and we will delete it, freeing up space. Claude is not great. It gave me a bunch of weird shit I got confused about. I know I've seen these somewhere else. We'll take the Egyptian, the public book, and the Book of the Light out. And we will again move all of this to CIA Other. And then these Book of the Light, the Egyptian hierarchy. Let's see what actually this one is. This PDFA compliant, current files compliant PDFA. I don't know what that means. I'm not editing any damn thing. Close. Handbound at the University of Toronto Press. Digitized by the Internet Archive in 2007. Egyptian higher. Come on. This is only 700 pages. An Egyptian hieroglyphic dictionary with an index of English words, the King's List, and geographical list with indexes. List of hieroglyphic characters, cryptic and Semitic Alphabets by Sir Erdith Alfred Wallace Budge Kent FSA. In 2 volumes. This is volume 1. London, 1920. John Murray Amberl Street. Man, it's embossed right there, but you can't really tell. You can see it's so pretty. It's embossed. Harrison Sons Printers and Extraordinary to His Majesty, St. Martin's Lane, London, W.C.2. And then there's a embossment on the page as well. Oh, that's so pretty. Look at that. Book is dedicated to the memory of Samuel Birch, the author of the first Egyptian dictionary, arranged alphabetically. Man, and see how that has the damage on it? You can see it on the pages here. Contents. Introduction. Laborers of pioneer Egyptian electrographers. Asberg CAD and Zerga's discoveries. Oh, this thing's got, see, my Rosetta Stone, Volume 1, page 40. You have to, this book has constant, you have to have 5 books to read this book. I love that. We need to reference a secondary book. It's opening Apocalypse Eson, and y'all can't see that. It sucks for y'all. Well, I guess I'll stop. Alright, I'm gonna keep going and cleaning up and organizing my documents. Yeah, all of my windows went away, so I'm gonna stop. Y'all just heard me talking about stuff.